Right, good morning, welcome back. Okay, GSX 1400 oil and filter change. That's the first of a few jobs on the service of this. Very easy to do. Anybody can do this. It's not a tutorial. I just want to share this with you. Now, the first thing I did was go online, look for a deal, if I can find one, because these need a bit more oil than the average bike. They have 4.2 litre capacity. So your normal 4 litre pack isn't enough. You find yourself having to buy a 5th single litre, and that actually gets expensive when you combine it together. So Wimoto are doing a service kit specifically for my bike or your bike or whatever. You just dial it up and they'll see what they're doing for you. This is for mine. It's a 5 litre pack of oil, plenty for that engine. You get a high flow oil filter, a high flow air filter, that's the OEM style drop-in one. You get 4 NGK spark plugs, you get a washer for your sump plug, you get some rubber gloves, keep your pinkies clean, and a fabulous canvas tote bag to take your sandwiches to school. So that lot would normally cost you £125 to buy separately. That's actually without the bag. But altogether, they're doing it for 100 quid. So that's a pretty good deal. I've bought the whole lot and I'll go through it in the next couple of videos. So took it for a 20-mile ride, still draining out after 45 minutes. So while it continues to drain out until it eventually stops, I've got a few other little jobs to do on the bike to make it how I want it. Let's get busy. Right, I think the first thing is to lose this belly pan. I planned to do that the minute I saw the bike for sale. It's thin, cheap plastic. It's held on with Jubilee clips. Underneath, it's melted on the exhaust where it's kind of a universal item that doesn't really fit. And the way it's been mounted here, it's also cracked and split halfway along. So it's really letting the bike down. Not a nice looking thing. I do love belly pans, but not that one. So I think we'll get rid of that because then not only can I get to the oil filter and change it, but also I can clean the pipes. And why wouldn't you want to see those glorious exhausts? I wonder. Stainless. Right, the next thing, while the filter plate drains out, is these tank knee pads. Now, unless you've got a 3.5 foot long lower leg, you're nowhere near them. In fact, the top of your thigh is there. So you're never going to touch them with your leg. They're not there for any physical purpose. So I'm going to whip them off, and let's just hope that they're not there for the purpose of hiding damage. Shall we find out? Right, couple of things. First of all, bar end mirrors. I decided to go with traditional mirrors because the bar ends, much as they look cool, they were catching with my gloves. I was finding I was getting tied up with them when I was trying to operate the controls. They were just a bit obvious right there next to my hands. So I've gone with a more traditional mirror. These are actually Triumph mirrors and they work just fine. They're a little bit smaller than the big Suzuki ones and they do the job just fine. Happy with that. And they're black as well. Now the other thing is oil filter. Now I said this is not a tutorial and it's not, it's just settling my bike into myself and I thought I'd do an oil change and share it with you. But what I really want to share is don't over tighten your oil filter. Obviously you saw the grief I had getting the old one off with the big grips because somebody in the past has over tightened it. It's just unnecessary. Get it to touch base, screw it on until the rubber ring touches the face of the engine, nice and firm, and then half a turn from there. That's it. It doesn't need any more, it won't leak and it won't come off. And when you come to get it off, it'll just undo nicely with your hand, and that's what they should be. That's how they're designed to be. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, ride safe, and we'll see you next time.